This is the great legend, and I'm coming at you live. And fans, I've got a special video today. I have got an unboxing of the greatest magnitude you will ever see. And you're only going to find it here on the Great Legend Show. Tonight is the night, people. I got an unboxing from a special guy here in the comic book community known as Hippy's Collectables. Now, a lot of you out there, you know who this guy is. He is one of the top resources in the comic book community. He's got some great stories, and he's got a lot of good stuff. He's been collecting for many, many moons. His name is Hippy's Collectables. He's got a lot of cool stuff. He's one of my most favorite guys to watch on YouTube. There's just so much things I could say about this guy. He also has another channel where he is just jamming on the strings, man. On Hippy for Life is the name of that other channel. I'm going to put both of his channels down below in the video description. So I want you to make sure, if you are not subbed to Hippy's Collectables, man, you got to get subbed, because you are missing out on one of the coolest guys on YouTube. He's got a lot of great comic books. Like I've said this before in a lot of my videos, he's got that passion. Passion not only for comics, but just collecting in general. Music. A lot of great stuff. So check him out. Recently, not too long ago, Hippy has been talking about doing a contest. You know, giving back to the community, giving back to some of his fans, his subscribers, his loyal subscribers. He had talked about that he, when he did the contest, I like this, he said something about, you know, you had to already have been a subscriber 2 days prior, or something like that. So it was a contest for people that were already subscribed to him, and he's got a bunch of subscribers. Great guy here in the comic book community. And the contest, he was giving us clues to this contest. This was a really fun contest. Not too difficult. He had 2 videos where he gave clues on. He told us that named the comic book series or whatnot that came out. He gave us a time frame where it actually came out. I think he gave month and year of when it ended, actually. This comic ended. He gave clues like amazing, TM, you know. Of course, amazing meaning. Now that's when I really, okay, he's gonna like kind of laugh his ass off, because I'll tell you why in a minute. But really, when he said the word amazing in one of his videos, I knew right then and there it was Spider-Man. But I was thinking of the Amazing Spider-Man, and Hippy said, well, this comic book title is only one word. So I was like, okay. And then my mind started overthinking the whole thing. And then I never did catch the damn TM. Of course, after, you know, guessing the right answer and doing the research, I found out, and I'm going to tell everyone out there. Well, no, I'm not going to tell you how I found out, because if we have another one of these, I want to make sure I'm in the know. One other thing Hippy didn't do, he didn't tell folks that they should only guess once. He never mentioned that, so I guessed as many times as I wanted, and I was laughing my ass off. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and tell you what I did to find out the answer. So I went to mycomicshop.com. I'm going to throw the link in the description. It's my affiliate link. Order from mycomicshop.com, and you're helping give back to the Great Legend Show, so I can show you some of these comics that I get, keeping it real, keeping it coming at you live with new comics and things I got to show you all day and all night. But anyways, I went to mycomicshop.com. I think the comic series ended in December 19 something or other. So anyways, I keyed that in December and the year that the final issue came out. And I was going down and I was looking at all the single worded comic titles. I went through a crap load. I sent him all the damn titles that I was coming up to. I sent Kazar to him. I sent the Creeper. I sent all of this stuff. And Hippy is such an awesome guy. So I'm sending all this shit, all these answers to Hippy, and Hippy is replying back fast as an MFer. He's fucking tapping back just as quick as I'm sending him my damn answers, and he said, "Nope, that's not it." I must have sent him about 10 or 12. So what a fucking guy. I'm sorry I'm cussing, but he's the man for accepting all my damn things. And then when finally I saw, holy shit, looky here, Spider-Man ended at this time. Here he is, TM, Todd McFarlane. I was like, oh, hell. Why did I think of that a lot sooner? Instead of shipping his ass, giving him some Kazars and whatever other kind of random BS answers I was putting down. But today I've got the package from Hippy right here. Cover up some stuff. See right there? Ooh, cover that stuff up. Cover up Hippy's deal. There it is to R. Dowdy. Great legend. So I'm going to be unboxing this from Mr. Hippy. See some prizes. Okay. I'm so excited. I mean, anytime you get something from one of the greatest folks in the comic book community, it's exciting times. Not only will you find Hippy on Hippy's Collectables and Hippy for Life, two of the great stations here on YouTube, you'll also occasionally see him on Comic Talk Podcast that comes on Friday and some on Friday/Saturday. I want to say Friday/Saturday because you don't know if it's going to be on Friday or Saturday, usually at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, where you can see the host, TheCapncummings, Koyston Bromstar, and 123 Comic Man. And a multitude of other special guests. And one of my favorite folks to watch on that podcast is Hippy's Collectables. All right. Look at this. Look at this. It's got packaging peanuts in here. All right, perfect. Nice, nice, nice. Good shipping. We all love it. You know, a lot of us fans, I'm making this video kind of long, but I don't know when I'm going to get on here next time to talk to you. But a lot of us who've gotten comics off eBay, Hippy's Collectables actually is a big eBay guy. I also am. I have some of my favorite sellers I shop on eBay, and some of the sellers I go through, you know, they're not the cheapest, but I go with them. They may be a couple bucks higher, but I go with them because of their shipping. And then plus, you know, they do me good a couple times. I'm going to keep shopping from them. So Hippy, this is a great deal. And one of these days, I'm going to send some more books to CGC. I'm going to show you how to do that, show you how to ship comics. And Hippy is, this is what the inside looks like. This is pretty much what you all need to live and die by, okay? You put about 5 comics in the middle in there, all bagged and boarded, in between 2 thick pieces of cardboard, taped at 4 sides, you know, to add some pressure to the comics so they won't slide around. Then you put this in a box with peanuts, or mainly box with peanuts or just a bunch of wrapping paper so it won't shift around in the box. This is what you do. This is how you ship comics. Then there's also cardboard comic / book / media mail box mailers that I also use if I'm shipping 3 comics or less. If I ship 5, I do this method here. Got a little steak knife. I'm gonna go to town here. Always be very careful when you're cutting through the comics. And I don't even really need to cut this. This is easy where you can just also peel it. It's nice that he used Scotch tape, because Scotch tape you can easily just peel like that. But I'll cut anyways. Actually, you know what? If I cut that in the top one, I may get away with just cutting 2. Let's do the bottom. Try to make my mind up in the cutting process. But yeah, that's what it's all about. Having contest. Awesome. So he did even a better tape job, where he kind of taped like this. where he kind of, see how he taped them there as well. Actually, yeah, he taped them really good. So yeah, they're actually taped to the cardboard, which is good to do. Tape them to the cardboard because they're going to be bagged and boarded anyway. So that's all good. You cut a little bit more here. I'll just peel this tape off the bag and board, or off the bag. There we go. A little bit more here. Alright, almost done. Awesome, okay. Got some comic books here. Oh, a little bit more tape here. Get that peeled off. You're going to love the comic book on the top. Some of the best comics you'll ever see. Alright. Show you these bad boys. First off, classic issue. Check it out. X-Force #1. We all know who did X-Force #1. Rob Liefeld. Comes in the bag, the poly bag. I've never read this comic. I had a copy of this that I gave away in a contest to Comic Guy Rules, who won the Liefeld package not too long ago. And check it out. Now, I've got X-Force #1 again. It's kind of like, no matter how I try, they suck me back in to Liefeld. So I like that. Look how big Cable's shoulder pads are and how small his gun is. Every now and then, if you're a huge Cable fan / Rob Liefeld fan, one of the biggest fans of Rob Liefeld I know is the Captain Cummings, host of Comic Talk Podcast. You can check his show out at youtube.com/TheCapncummings. I'm not putting his ass in my description though. Only putting Hippy's Collectables. And I may put the Comic Talk Podcast, but I'm not putting the direct Captain Cummings. Because Captain Cummings never gives any shout outs to anybody. I don't like the fact that he doesn't give his shout outs. So we got X-Force. Thank you, Hippy, for that. We got another one. This one looks bagged as well. Wow, okay. Another bagged. Maybe it's not bagged. I don't know what this is. Comes with a card, though. Maybe it is bagged. I don't know. But this is X-Force #17. Liefeld, man. Rob Liefeld. Comes with a card. This is a Sinisters on the card. Looking all mean. So yeah, these are from I want to say 1992, 70, 80, 90. Yeah, this is from 1992. X-Force. I think behind that deal, he's slamming Apocalypse's head in the ground. I don't really know, but all I know is, long live Rob Liefeld. Okay. Ooh, now look at here. This was the bread and the butter. This was the bread and the butter. Actually, the butter. I don't know. These are really nice covers here. Take these down. These are really nice covers. Wow. These are in near mint condition. Check that out. Beautiful. Pure beautiful. Probably even 9.6 condition. They look really good. Wow. This is #1 of Todd McFarlane's very own Spider-Man. As many of you know, McFarlane was doing Amazing Spider-Man, but he was getting kind of pissed because he wanted to do his very own comic. And Marvel wanted to keep this guy around. You know, this McFarlane guy's pretty good. So then they gave him his own storyline, Spider-Man. And I don't know how long he did this. I've got that 6-part series called Spider-Man Return of the Sinister Six. I think it was issue 19 through 23 or something like that. I showed that in my video response to Comic Bros deal, his little contest. A great cover though. Also have part of the Torment series, Torment number 2, part 2 of 5. Spider-Man number 2, Torment, he's fighting the Lizard here. Another just great looking comic. It's almost like Hippy was kind of like me in the 90s. Hippy bought a lot of these thinking they were going to be worth something. And they are worth something to me because I got them from Hippy. I love McFarlane's art. I love his Spider-Man. I think it looks really good. It's a McFarlane Spider-Man. I mean, a lot of times when you look at Spider-Man, you know a McFarlane Spider-Man from, say, a Ditko Spider-Man or a. See, I don't really know a lot of Spider-Man. But you can definitely tell a McFarlane Spider-Man from other Spider-Man artists. And I like McFarlane's Spider-Man. Is it as good as the Ditko Spider-Man? Well, different eras, you know. My first comic I ever bought, and I still have not showed you this comic yet, was a Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man book. And it was a McFarlane Spider-Man. So, I haven't showed it to you yet. But I will. One of these days I will show you that comic. And I got that before I got into comic book collecting. I bought that at a grocery store, actually. And I just read that thing a ton. And then finally a buddy of mine, he was into comic books, and he kind of sucked me into it. And I collected all the way from... I collected in the early 90s. I'm trying to remember some of the ones I collected. Some of the big stuff I did collect was the original X-Men #1. Well, it's not the original X-Men #1 from the 60s, but the Jim Lee X-Men run in the early 90s. I had some of these Spider-Mans. I don't have these early issues 1, 2, and 3. I had X-Force. I loved Fantastic Four. I collected back issues of Fantastic Four for a good while. Yeah, I mean, I maybe have like 40 or 50, maybe 40. I'd say probably 40 Fantastic Four issues from that original run. Kind of more newer than anything. But anyways, I don't want to go off into a long video. This is already getting to be about close to 18 minutes. But all I want to say is, Hippy, thanks so much for these books that you gave, or that you sent to me for winning the contest. Me and 2 of the other comic book community's finest won the contest also. And it's not about the contest per se. It's what that person does for the comic book community. But the contest, oh, there ain't no denying I love a good contest. I do. Those are awesome. But, more importantly, contests are good, but what's the best is the person behind the contest, which is you. So, thanks so much for all the things you do for our community, and the stuff you bring to the table is just amazing, because I love watching your videos. You're one of my ones that I always love to watch your videos on, and I always stay for the whole video. I know you've had it rough, very stressful past couple weeks with Katie not feeling good, and doing the old Godfather action, with Sophia and everything, helping taking care of her, which is just, a blessing probably to Katie's boyfriend, and stuff like that. So that's the kind of person I I've never met Hippy in real life. Like, I've met him in real life over, you know, the internet. But just, I can tell the loyalty and the love he has for his fellow neighbors is just amazing. So that's really good stuff there. So I don't know, there's not much else I can say, man. I mean, Hippy's Collectibles, just check him out. I don't want to get all teary-eyed and shit. I love the Hippy. I love the contest, but you know how I say, I'm just saying, like, just a special guy. So I really encourage you, if you're not a subscriber of Hippy's Collectibles, to just check him out, because they're in this comic book community, especially, bar none, no other community I've ever been a part of, I've ever seen, like, the genuine friendships and just, it's just a genuine community, not some bullshit community, you know what I'm saying? So check out Hippy's Collectibles. You'll be glad you did. And then, you know, all these people that are commenting on this video now, I know this video is not live, but the great legend, he usually gets some great comments because he's got some kick-ass subscribers. Check out their channels as well. You'll be glad you did. This is about all the great legend has time for tonight. Probably gonna go watch some Sons of Anarchy. As you can see, I got my biker vest on. It's been cold, cold, cold down here in Texas, so I haven't been riding lately. And plus, I left my damn headlight on and my bike won't start. God dang it. So I had to order me a battery charger, which I hadn't done yet because my bike's only about 1.5 years old, but left the damn light on and I can't get a start out of it. So got to charge that battery. Got to ride it a little bit more before that cold-ass December. So anyways, fans, this is the great legend saying peace out and God bless.